like the whole before you're for or against marijuana, do you ever know why they made it illegal in the first place? That's how you start. You stole my idea.
It certainly wasn't to protect anybody. We'll start there.
I got a video about that too. It was my main point on the.
I think Komorn stalks me.
The other one.
A little bit.
The other one was. Here's another topic. I like this one. And where's Steve Miller right now?
He's messaged us and he said, unfortunately, he got caught up at home waiting for the repairman.
This is for him. I have no idea what it means,
He senses his love and his best.
All right, good.
And he's watching Seinfeld.
I have to get credit. I think Jamie ran about 5 errands. He's changed
He's
clothes,
all over the
took a
place.
shower.
I've said the same thing.
This entire
efficient.
He has been efficient.
Look, you're from Waldo in the parking lot. What are you up in the hotel now?
Are you going out to dinner?
He's been on a quest.
Went to the gas station.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear
on
you,
mute.
Jamie.
Muted.
Jamie, we can't hear you.
Hear you. You're gonna.
Probably for the better.
Yes.
I may go out and cause some issues around the city.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
should.
You're in Lansing?
You
Are you
should.
in Lansing right now?
I am.
You doing some lobbying? Or are you doing your store opening?
No.
doing his thing.
Store open, yep.
All right. Final topic. We're past our time, but this is the fun one. It was the headliner that caught me. Jeff, stay in it with me if you can. And dear fellow stoner, you're right on cannabis, but you're wrong on QAnon. That's what drew me in. QAnon followers protest coronavirus stay-at-home orders in May in Olympia, Washington. QAnon is a wide-ranging conspiracy fiction centered on baseless belief that President Donald Trump, I'm reading here, is waging a secret campaign against enemies in the deep state and a child sex trafficking ring run by satanic pedophiles and cannibals. I'm not here to disclose or shame you, but we need to talk to the stoner. Conspiracy theories have long been an integral part of the cannabis culture for very good reason. The cannabis itself has been a target of one of the largest and most damaging conspiracies in modern history. That is true. Mm-hmm. You cannot tell a conspiracy theorist who you know through the cannabis community that they're crazy about their conspiracies, because cannabis is in fact the biggest conspiracy ever. How else to explain the way a plant? Okay, for more than a century, the government. Okay, that's it. Find the weed stores in night. Okay, so what's the story? So they go through the whole theory here.
Yeah. How did we get to QAnon?
Yeah. Your friends want you back. I'm guessing that someone from your smoking circle sent you this article. They care about you. And they're worried that this whole QAnon thing is sending you down a bad road. On the other hand, at some point in your life, you feel like they had a loved one express their concern simply because you love cannabis. They might have told you. What's that?
So I see Earl over there mouthing, "What's QAnon?" So QAnon.
I think it's extremely cool that he does not know what it is. They didn't ever have to waste any time on it until now.
It's allegedly this group. I believe they're high up or supposedly high up.
On
former
Facebook.
Officials in the military.
And Facebook.
I know, and they have some
on
access
Facebook,
to all this intelligence that we don't have access to, but they're sharing it. And it's I mean, a lot of it is just incredible. It's like, how did we get here? And then, of course, during one of these events with Trump, he was asked if he supports QAnon, and his response was something of the respect to, I don't know who they are, but I hear they have a problem with pedophilia, so they're all right with me. And it's like, what?
No, here you go. So the
QAnon, don't you mean canon?
No,
it's QAnon.
They are so they believe that Trump is waging a secret campaign against the enemies of the deep state.
Yeah.
And a child sex trafficking ring that's run by satanic pedophiles and cannibals. They think that there's this like
Clintons.
The Clintons. They think there's some. They are like some crazy. They're like crazies. Okay?
I mean, you guys know I was never a fan of Hillary Clinton, but I never thought she was a cannibal.
So it's interesting. So someone someone in QAnon you don't, but you know someone that's giving you shit about smoking cannabis. They may have told you anything that weed gives you lung cancer. It doesn't. To weed leads to harder drugs. It doesn't. Weed will make you violent. It doesn't. Unmotivated doesn't. Or schizophrenic doesn't. Heck, people used to literally believe that hippies eat babies when they get the munchies.
Well, if you're hungry, right?
All right.
That's the only one that might be true.
What the fuck?
By the way, Jamie, I read that. I watched that thing again with the guy in the MLK Ultra and the Manson and all the reasons why the Manson murders at that house that represented like hippie love and the Hollywood elite and stuff, and having all that like some gruesome baby eating thing. Like that's the thing. That's like there's like an undercurrent of baby eating.
Don't eat babies. It's not,
as part of the hippie movement.
We are against baby eating at PGT, just for the record.
You want to be vegetarian for so long. Sometimes.
All right.
That baby just looks too good.
Oh, come on, man.
All right, so hold on. So why did we get to QAnon?
Oh.
But I still haven't convinced you to reconsider Q, and if the debunking research provide haven't.
What?
Quinoa?
QAnon.
All right, so they're it's interesting because I don't know the depth of a lot of these groups and how serious they really are. You can have a couple smart, organized people and make your audience or your followers seem much larger than they are. But this QAnon, I don't know. I mean, trying to sound objective about it without giving too much. I think they're racist and anti-Semitic. Am I mistaken about that? That's kind of their leanings. They got.
I would classify them as extremists, just like
extremists. Yeah.
But we've got extremists all over the place, and we need to make sure that we don't give them any more airplay than completely necessary. So
they think Trump is some kind of godlike. He's like a
messiah.
Yeah, he's like the messiah. They give him some kind of like their belief system, like he's some kind of like religious coming of the and that he's there's this crazy satanic pedophile eating baby group, the Democrats. It's like
and there's somehow pizza is involved.
It's kind of like the Pizza Gate.
Pizza.
The Pizza Gate story.
Ruined pizza.
You know about the Pizza
They
Gate?
get the baby.
Oh yeah,
They
the
get the baby
Pizzagate.
blood
Oh yeah,
and
this
they-
was the beginning of
It's
the
really
the
pretty
pedophilia.
disturbing.
I believe was Pizzagate, right? I don't know. All these conspiracy theories are hard
Yeah.
to keep track of.
Anyways.
It's
So-
like along the
why I
same
stay off
lines of
Facebook.
if you
That's right.
buy like one of those Wayfair cupboards, like a dresser,
I mean, I would much rather
$10,000.
involve
and
my
a kid shows up in the side of
adult
the dresser.
recreational use of cannabis involve other more interesting types of discussions about conspiracy, like aliens or dinosaurs or.
How about the conspiracies that are actually
or
happening?
other civilizations that were much more advanced than ours that we don't know about because we've gone through a cycle of, Jamie, you feeling me on that? Isn't that more interesting than QAnon?
I just lay down in bed and I'm trying really hard not to pull a tube and